Hello.
Turn down that music a little bit. Alright. Music's quite epic tonight. I like it. Let's loop that shit. There we go. Alright. So, Embers, which, just stream official. I became a funeral director in the state of Ohio. I passed my exams.
Oh.
Yeah, I can go back. I don't have to study all the time. And mortuary school is until January, so let's do Embers. And that begins tonight with you all. To kind of catch you guys up, it's been, for you, 21 in-game days. IRL, it's been months. But to kind of get you guys caught up on why 21 days matters, that matters because back in the city, back in the continent of the northern fjords, where you guys are, there's the map.
No.
You guys are. Sorry, the music's a little loud. Let me go ahead and just turn it down a wee bit.
Yeah, well, since I've seen this.
Okay. So, you guys are in the northern fjords, and you guys made your way to Mirka on your way to the temple to get your passes to the Giant Kingdom. With the goal of speaking to the god Alsahand, who can tell you about William's past, which is something that's been a mystery to many of y'all. But Mirka was assaulted, its massive walls taking hits from fire giant artillery across the water, and being assaulted from the inside and out. You guys made it back, saved a representative, but it was clear that the coalition that appeared in the map right here, the insurgency, the coalition of La Son, the coalition of the First Son, is now on the map, and are still assaulting Mirka. William reminded you guys that in 99 days, sorry, in 3 months, so 93 days, he will break the siege of Mirka. Whether they stop him or not. And the only inkling of an idea you have what this is that would break these magnificent walls, being that of a giant metal structure that has a moving artillery piece on top and tracks. The only words you have that describe it is the word tank, but on fire giant levels. So to help to get an idea as to where you guys can help, you first did a mission for Gustav, the Prince of Nettersden. You guys spent 2 weeks going to Mana Hill because it's Carl. You spoke to him and he had acid hands. You later discovered, maybe IRL or not, that those acid hands were going to kill him. But you went over, spoke to the fairy who casted the spell, found out William was involved, got Ivan along the way as Relix went east, and you defeated the sorcerer regent and helped out Nettersden. And what you guys have learned since then is that even though your airship's is under inspection still, they will equate your value by giving you a better airship, including an inkling of an idea that there might be a better, more efficient design for your party by a builder in Brondheim, the fire giant capital kingdom. Well, this leads to last week, which is where you guys came in. You went over to take a sky trip up here from into Lizheim. Lizheim is the cloud kingdom of the giants. It's scattered all across this area over here. Surprisingly enough, the giants built tall, so everything you're in this general area. Well, what you guys did was, as you guys got up there with the intention of finding a path to get the cloud giants, the cloud giants on your side, guided by Peter, since he gave you guys an option of which kingdom to tackle first. And you chose the Cloud Giants to get influence away from Labo, the representative and speaker of the Coalition. But when you guys got to the main area where small folk on the side, where there were little areas where small folk had been built on the side, the kingdom with stairways to nothing due to the lack of a lot of Cloud Giants, a lot of Cloud Islands going away, Sky Islands fleeing and joining the Coalition. You guys decide to sneak into the palace of the Coalition, the faction called the Seared Sun, which, to kind of remind you guys, you learn that there are 4 giant factions. Not the Seared Sun, I'm sorry, Seared Winds. Seared Winds, which is a military faction. Embraced Winds, which is a democratic small island rights faction. Guided Horizons, which is the religious faction. And Majestic Gales, which is the conservative and conservative magic faction. Sorry, not conservative, magic faction. But this.
Could
so
you go over the? Could you list the name of the aggressive one again?
The aggressive one is it's the Embraced Winds. If you guys don't know,
I thought that was democratic.
Sorry, no, it's correction, not Embraced Winds. I made a lot of scratch notes. It was not Embraced Winds. It's Seared Winds.
And then the name of that last one was what Gales?
Majestic Gales.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I know I used winds twice. I might try and think and make it easier for you guys in this one. Sorry, I'm looking at the Seared Winds one. I'm trying to get rid of the winds part to make it easier for you guys. Let's do Seared Illusions. We'll do that. So the military faction will be known as Seared Illusions. That's where you guys are at. You snuck in because you saw Varangians heading towards the palace. Varangians, Ivan, you could remember, were a society of Vikings who served the Tessin emperors in the south, but now serve the Innessian Empire. They give their fealty to the Tsar. 3 of them are different. There's 3 of them, all 3 representing a different faction. You guys can roll. If anyone wants to roll a religion check to find out who they are, you're feel free to do so.
Not feeling very religious.
Yeah. Because I know I'm kind of like railroading you guys through this, but if you guys want to do a religion check, if anyone wants to, you can. If you
Sorry,
want
my mic was off. No, Megwood.
So what did Nutmeg roll?
Nutmeg rolled a 10.
All right, with a 10, you know that there's 3 factions in the Society of Varangians, and each one of them are representing each faction based on garb alone, but you can't remember the one faction except for the one who appears to be in the middle of them, and the one speaking the most. He is in purple. He is in purple and gold garb, gold-plated attire, and he is representing the Theodox faction, which is the faith of the Mother. Mose Ocho believes in the faith of the Father, but Inesha still carries Tessa's faith, that is, of Theodora. That's all you know. The other 2 you don't know about. One looks a little Viking. when you guys snuck in through boxes and were about to hear the Varangians speak to this general militaristic garb cloud giant, when one of the guards hears commotion from a group of boxes and walks towards the box. This is where we take off. Let me change up the music now. Okay, we'll try that. Tense negotiations. That's a good music for tonight. You hear the footsteps of the cloud giant walk over and pick up the box and reach one of the boxes. You're one of a couple. He reaches in. Okay, so maybe check my notes here. Okay. Odds you are found, evens you have not been. The fire giant kneels down and picks off the lid. He goes, the militaristic, the general, higher ranking, seated cloud giant looks over and goes, "Did you hear something? Why are you doing this now?" Cloud giant turns and goes, sorry, Zoldy. I thought it was never mind. And puts down the box.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind. He walks over and goes to the guards the main doorway. And Zolly speaks. So, this is a matter that I believe I need a diverse representation of diplomacy, but also respect. And we have not always agreed with the Tsar, but the Varangians, and such as yourself, we believe could be beneficial to our cause and our shift in strategy. The one in purple and yellow garb speaks out and goes, "By Theodora's mother, by Theodora the mother, and by..." What's the other guy? Fuck. And by the god of the fjords, and him the chestic, he of thunder and lightning. We speak nothing but good grace to you, O Cloud, O Zali of seer delusions. What is it you wish us to do? Zali reaches over, puts her hand over her face and rubs her chin and goes, "I want you all to represent us and speak behalf of us to the other three factions. I believe, simply put, we don't have the numbers for us to be effective." She looks over. She gets up and walks around and goes and says, "I have it. Okay, yeah. 37% of the Sky Islands that make up this kingdom left and now patrol the skies over the Coalition and Mirka. Almost half of those Sky Islands came from our faction. We simply do not have the numbers to go against the others. What we need is a combined effort. All four of our factions, I believe, will be making a claim for us to take initiate and control the Senate. Control the council. Once we elect a new leader, in which this situation dire enough, we need to elect a new leader, I would like our faction to be in place and to have an upper hand. So, if you do a mission for us, and prove your worth, we'll be able to endorse you and have you speak to the other factions. I know the Tsar would like to speak to the other factions and hear what their offer is, but I contracted you, Podrangians. I made the initiative. You are to serve me. If the other factions seek to find other adventurers or mercenary groups to serve theirs, let them do so. But the speak of the council is that we need a third party. I'm choosing the Tsar. Is that agreed? The Varangians speak to each other in hushed tones. The Varangian they turn after a while and speak and go, We will take shelter. We will take heed of the night here, based on your proposition, and we will look forward to ironing out the details. Must we presume then? The Zali, the higher-ranking cloud giant, goes, Yes, come. I'll show you to your rooms, and we will discuss dinner and plans. And a few minutes go by, and at this point, what do you guys do now? You're currently in a box in a palace room.
Box in a palace room.
Yes.
Is there who's nearby and who's not? Like how much trouble would we get in if we like stepped out right now?
There are two cloud giants guarding the doorway that leads to the main entryway where you guys came from. Where you guys
Are they looking in our direction?
No, not at all.
You
guys are currently. You guys have been. You guys are. Lucky for you guys, you guys have been placed right by the entryway, the back way where you guys were transported through the box. You getting through that way, there seems to be no one guarding it. At least not as far as you can see down the hallway.
Just remind me real quick what the current objective is.
Yes, the current objective for you guys was to pick a faction and then push for that faction to unite the Cloud Giants against the Coalition. Yes. Which, by the way,
I don't know how we're gonna unite them if they notice us sneaking around. It's kind of sussy.
Well, I think this is the one faction that wants to join the coalition.
They are the, based on her conversation that you heard, a lot of, like I said, half of the Cloud Sky Islands joined the coalition, and there is sympathy within its ranks.
All right, we also have to. I feel like I have to bring up an important point. Every time Ivan moves, it sounds like he threw a frying pan into a barrel.
Good to know.
Ivan,
Maybe.
did we tell you to leave the cooking supplies back?
And in second note, Ivan will whisper this. I was interested in stopping the coalition before, now I'm more interested in breaking these Varangian skulls. Ivan has mentioned before his younger days were spent as a freedom fighter against the Tsar, and he has great resentment towards people who are supportive of the Tsar.
Well, you guys can always try and beat them out. However, you are still sneaking right now. And after a while talking, you guys do see the guard who initially brought you guys over. No? Yeah, there was a corrupt guard who brought you guys over. I'll do that. Yeah.
If they want to join the coalition so bad, why are we even hiding?
Well, it's just one of the 4 factions that wants to join.
Couldn't we have taken like a much more forward approach instead of sneaking?
There are three
We
other
could
factions.
have.
There are three other factions you guys could talk to.
We could
Hmm.
have, but we didn't, and here we are.
Here we are. Is it too late?
Well, I think we could leave here and then do a bit more forward of an approach because, at least Ivan does not really excel in acts of subterfuge.
Subterfuge?
He's not sneaky.
Oh,
He's very to the point and straight up and blunt.
let's see. That might be what we need actually.
You guys could very well looking down the hallway. You see about 1 or 2 guards. Well, no. Yeah, just 1 guard actually. You guys, he's a big boy, but it's up to you if you want to smack him out and then get out. Or if you guys want to try and be sneaky, it's up to you.
Or we could just, tap him on the shoulder, like, "Oh, excuse me, don't mind me. I'm just moving by."
You could try persuasion.
Act completely
Third
normal.
option, we could try to sneak out, and then when that inevitably fails, we beat the shit out of him.
If I've learned anything from doing professional events is that, like, if you just act like you're supposed to be there, no one will bat an eye.
Do we see a ladder nearby?
You joke about that so much, and yet I live it.
There's no ladder nearby, but with your rope, you might be able to get down enough. I'm sure.
What about
someone
a
has
clipboard?
Rope, right?
I'm not joking either. I do that all the time.
Is there a clipboard nearby?
Yes, actually, there's a giant clipboard nearby with a long string that connects to a big old pen, size of you.
How much horse tranquilizer would we need?
It's
Like,
the size of
theoretically.
me.
Okay, that's a little too big.
Big
Take that
clipboard.
back. No, it's not the size of you. It's like half the size of you. You're big.
It's like twice my size.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's the specifics of the clipboard, but you could definitely
I
use
get like
it.
a rough layout of the room. Like, why would we need a ladder for? We just want to sneak by, right?
He's
Oh.
not asking for a ladder to get out.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
am, but not in the way you think.
Oh, what are you gonna do with it then?
Oh, I was gonna grab the ladder and then walk out. And then if they asked me
Oh.
what I was doing, I'd just be like, maintenance.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, just for shits and giggles, you find the ladder. You find a ladder in the box.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take the initiative and follow so I can look like I'm his partner, like helping him carry the ladder.
Okay. You're both. Ivan, much bigger than you, has it at a slight angle, but you guys are carrying the ladder. Are you all just walking like there's nothing
I'm
wrong?
having to walk on my tippy toes in order to carry the ladder.
Yeah, we're gonna grab the ladders and then we're just gonna. Ivan has Smith's tools, so he's gonna like pull them out and like try to angle them at like a very prominent places.
All right.
And he's gonna be like, okay, just follow my lead.
Okay.
Nothing can go wrong. I did this many times in Indonesia.
I'm trusting you with this one.
All right.
All right.
Ivan is going to carry the ladder and kind of like almost Tom and Jerry-esque with the trickster hanging off the back of the ladder. He's just gonna march right out the front door.
Okay. As you start going through the front door, one of the guards, you hear as you guys start walking in, you see one of the 2 guards walking with a passive perception of 15. You hear the one guard say, "I gotta take a leak. Don't hopefully no weird shit happens. See ya." And then the guy starts. The guard looks over as he walks away, looks down at a pocket. Does pull out a little bit of a cigarette, but then looks down at you all and goes, "What? I. Who are you? Why are you here?
Act
Ivan looks
normal,
up at Ivan.
everything's fine.
He just says, "My good sir, we were just here replacing blinker fluid."
Roll persuasion.
Blinker fluid.
Roll persuasion. Oh my god. Oh my
14.
god. Okay, well, you rolled a 14, and I was like, okay, does this guy know what breaker fluid is? And I rolled a natural 1.
I not one.
He looks at you guys and goes, breaker fluid? Oh god, this guy isn't gonna fall, is it? Is it that bad?
No, we fixed it thanks to us. Everything is good. Although, the boss did say you had money for us.
Oh shit. Roll persuasion again.
Oh no.
That's a natural 20.
Oh
I
god.
also,
So 23.
I just rolled to see how lucky this is gonna be for you guys to see his good spirits. That was also a 20.
Oh shit.
He looks at you guys and hangs his spear against the wall and goes, well, I don't know what to say it except he holds down his hands and give you a nut tap and goes, thank you for working for our faction and for keeping our military strong, and I'll be reimbursed anyway, so I'm sure with your skill set I'll get reimbursed as well.
Yes, of course.
Okay, he gives you guys 80 gold.
Whoa. Total?
So it was divided against. He goes, divided against yourselves. Opens the door and goes, let me get the door for you. Thank you for your swell service.
Thank you. It has been an honor to serve you, and we wish to do so in the future. And Ivan will march on out.
We're not gonna have a conversation about giant gold again, are we?
No.
Okay.
How big is the giant gold?
There's the giant gold is big and has its own currency name that's not relevant, but there's plenty of there's plenty of small folk gold to go around.
Okay, that's good.
Well, the small folk, they still need us to fit in the tiny spaces.
Exactly. Some people live up there. Some people live in the Sky Kingdom solely because they're the construction work
Tiny.
and the nook and crannies.
And
So-
that, my friends, is how it's done.
What about Nutmeg? How's he getting through?
Oh, I thought you all were coming out with me.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Just
he?
as like a
Okay,
whole
good.
crew.
I see.
All right. So, trying to go on YouTube and pull up D&D music, but I pull up Roll20 instead again. D&D music. Let's do clouds again. Clouds? All right. So, you guys step out and enter the large central area that is where the cloud that lead to the specific cloud factions. It's a large square, buildings, in a large palace in the center that dwarfs you all, and you're crossing the bridge from the military faction. You see signs pointing to the palace in the center saying council in giant, and you see 3 other signs that lead to the other 3 factions. Which faction do you guys want to go for? Do you want to go towards the religious faction, a faction that I know Ivan would love so much and want to spend a session or 2 in? Or the Democrat-leaning faction, and lastly, the magic faction?
If Helldivers has taught me anything, it's that we defend democracy at all costs.
Deliberate them.
You guys want to do some democracy?
Yeah, Ivan would blow a blood vessel if we had helped out the religious one, so That's his only input.
I kind of want to see him go insane though.
Yeah. All right,
We can do democracy.
Teddy. Or Nutmeg.
Democracy it is.
Okay. You guys go. In that case, you guys you start to walk towards the section, or towards the democracy section. And does anything happen as you guys are walking? Yes. During your walk, it's a quite a bit of way, so it's gonna take a 4 or 5 hour walk. You might have to eat a little ration for lunch if you have to. Yeah, eat a ration if you have to. Because
We
you don't
have
pass.
rations.
What's up?
Do we even have rations?
Do you guys have rations?
If we don't have rations, does that mean we have? Do I just starve? Do I get like negative bonuses?
Tell you what, you guys all got 3 rations. Three rations for 3 days. From your travels from Peter.
Convenient.
Yeah, Peter gave it to you and gave you. When he gave it to you, well, he looked at you, Trickster, and goes, "Now don't go all eating it all in one place. Gotta enjoy the sights."
Okay, I was about to stuff myself. Eating all in one sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
I
did
like
that.
to think he just gave you a bunch of sticks of butter.
More, butter.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, it was variety butter, so it was like variety of different kinds. Some spicy,
Oh,
some
grass
cheesy.
fed, the cinnamon butter. Oh, yummy.
Yeah, the cinnamon butter stick was awesome.
I just can't help myself. Oh.
Well, on your way there, you see a small folk. Yeah, you see a human barbarian by the looks of it, and a cloud giant, almost juvenile nearby. The juvenile is about your guys' height, maybe about two more feet taller. Maybe like 5 more feet taller than Ivan. And this juvenile looks to be going over the barbarian, going, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and the barbarian screaming, "Ah! My foot! You stepped on my foot! Ah! God damn it! Ah! Doctor! Is there a doctor here?"
I knew someone who had healing powers.
I'll pop my head up. Yes.
Yeah. No way. Doctor, help me! God! Ah! Damn it! And he pulls out his. He brings you over. He pulls out his leg, so you're able to see from over the. Yeah, he had what looks to be a coat covering up. His right leg, from the shin down, is totally mangled and somewhat flattened. Luckily, it appears fresh.
Mending? Can you do mending on that?
I don't know if I can mend a leg.
Can you try it? DM, is that allowed?
Can I do a medicine check to see how bad it is?
Yeah, or roll a medicine check.
That would be a solid 16.
Okay, with a 16, he's definitely gonna need some long-term care, at least of a month or two. But with a good healing spell, you can stop the blood, you can stop the decay, and make him stable enough to get care within hopefully the next couple of hours, several hours.
Let's do. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna kind of like rub my hands together a little bit. Go, okay, let's see how good this does. And we'll do a 2nd level cure wounds.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually want me to roll for hit points for them or not.
I'll just say you got it. With the 2nd level cure wounds, when you cast the spell, his leg starts to, unflatten a little bit in certain areas. The blood starts to, the cuts and blood, the tissue that's been peeking out heals up itself. And the leg is still, bone's still broken, but you've done you fixed a lot of the other problems. And he goes, oh my God, thank you. Oh, kid. He looks at the cloud giant juvenile. Kid, you think you can take me to the hospital there across this thing? The kid goes, sure. And he goes, okay, just lift me up gently. And as he says gently loud, the kid lifts him up and just throws him over his shoulder. And he screams and goes, ah! The bone isn't... okay, it's okay, just go. He looks down at you guys. And he goes, oh, my leg actually might be saved. I don't have much, but let me see. He's even pulled over his back, and he goes, He looks over and he goes, I have 2 daggers, 15 gold pieces, and he pulls out a bejeweled dagger. This dagger is actually not a dagger. You've never seen it before, Teddy.
Okay.
Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up so I can get the stat block for you, just to make sure I have it, okay? Okay. Alright. He holds up a dagger that is pointed, not in the way of a dagger, but in the shape of a star, but with many edges. And he gives you one of them, and gives you a little baggie. He goes, there's 5 of those in there. In the land far east, they're called shurikens. Now, here I'll post it the homebrew in Embers for you. It's basically a dagger, but it's fancy, but higher quality because they're from a land far away. There you go. So yeah, you have 5 shurikens.
What faction is this guy from?
This guy is just a barbarian.
Oh, he's not a giant.
No, a giant child stepped on his foot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And at this point, the kid starts whisking him away to the area across past the council building. Do you guys continue to the Democratic faction?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do some things then. All right. So April needs time to vacuum the office. So tell you guys what, it's 8:30 right now. Nick's not back yet. Let's do a 15-minute break so I can go ahead and make some adjustments, and April can vacuum. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. We actually no. Let me see if she's ready. Okay.
What exactly is a toenator?
Oh, it's a nickname I was given after I dropped the piano on my toe.
I see.
When did you do that?
When we were moving Michael.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I cracked the toenail in half.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
Ew. Thank you.
That piano was so heavy.
It was really heavy when all of its weight was concentrated on my big toe.
You're right. I'll give you that.
All right, so April actually needs a few more minutes, so when she comes up here, then we'll start the break. We'll go ahead and continue, and that is you guys going towards the palace area of the Embraced Twins. A few more hours go by. It's about... Oh god, I can't even get to... Let's just say you did that whole Pharangian thing in the morning, so now it's getting close to evening. Starting to get chilly and windy as you guys approach the Embraced Winds faction. And unlike the Seared Illusions, the Embraced Winds factions has significantly more sky islands being connected by bridges for giants and small folk alike. There's a massive palace in the center of it. Do you all take the bridges?
Sky Islands. When you say Sky Islands, does it look like Bioshock Infinite, or like what kind of picture should I have in my mind?
Bioshock Infinite is a good reference point. The islands themselves appear like not like beach islands, but like almost like mounds of earth that was taken to the sky. Some have mountains.
Oh, like literally floating mounds of earth.
Yes, with clouds around them and below them supporting them.
Oh.
Yeah, on the ground it looks like a cloud, but at certain angles you can see that it's a sky island. Not all clouds are sky islands, but oh yeah, I have my notes. Zati, the military faction general, mentioned how cloud giants cannot make more sky islands. What they have is what they have. But this all is great and fine and dandy and all. But at this point, you arrive to the palace and you see there's 2 guards in the front. These guards are dressed in different colors. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and put my handy notebook and write this shit down. They wear colors of blue and green. Cloth, blue and green, but also having silver armor on. They're not heavily armored, but medium armor, I would say. So some plates here and there, but nothing extremely heavy. Enough to be flexible. As one of them looks down and approaches you all and goes, what's your business, small folk?
We are here to represent you.
Oh? He pulls out a little list and goes, what's your name? Looks over your names and goes, well, I guess better question is, what's your contract name?
Isn't our name Ass?
Yes, the Antisocial Society.
ERS.
Yes. You heard, my compatriots, we are Ass.
You are Ass.
That is us.
I mean, I wouldn't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure you're fine folk.
No.
Acronym.
We are Anti-Social Society. Acronym Ass.
Okay. You aren't on the list, but it's I'm sure we can probably squeeze you in. I'll be right back. As he opens the door.
You think you can squeeze ass? Huh? That's right.
My friend, do not forget. Which one of us was the one that killed the... Does anyone remember which one of us killed the,
Who?
the incumbent ruler.
One of us did that.
I think his name was Siegfried.
Ah, shit. Let me look.
You kill people?
You guys committed a regicide.
We did commit regicide.
I guess so.
Sten. You killed Sten.
Sten. Do we remember which one of us was the one that got the killing blow on him?
Oh god, was it Carl? It's you and I think it's you and him by him. I don't know who got the last hit.
So Ivan will take little Carl and kind of push him up to the front with both of his hands on his shoulders. Do not forget, large giant, you stand in the presence of Carl the mighty Kingslayer. And that is just one of his many great deeds.
Carl, the... Let me see if I'm gonna roll. Okay, he goes, Carl, wait. He puts down the list in his pocket and closes the door again and goes, You're the ones who did that thing in Netter's Den where you killed the king in charge and now the kid's in control? And he looks over at Carl and he gets down and goes, And this kid can turn into a fully fleshed muscle man?
Yes, he gets almost as big as me.
He looks over at
If
the
you were
other
here
guy.
right now, you would take offense to that.
He looks over at the bigger guard. He looks at the other guard, and the other guard comes closer, and he goes, "All right, go ahead and shift. I want to see it."
Oh.
I'm assuming Carl gets buff and flexes.
You probably would, yeah.
I think he would take any opportunity to get buff and flex.
Yeah.
Good
I've
deal.
returned.
Carl, do you get buff and flex? These cloud giant guards of the Democratic faction are asking you to get big. They might have heard your
I'm gonna
deeds.
I would flex, but like a little Carl.
He's feeling shy today, but worry not. We are all mighty warriors.
Oh, I was really hoping to see him get big. I think seeing is believing, you know?
Hey, Carl, can you just do us a favor this one time and get big?
And Carl's gonna go on his tippy toes and flex.
Won't probably get big for me.
Carl, you're embarrassing me in front of the giants.
Carl's starting to turn red because he's flexing a little too hard.
Carl, please.
And Carl's gonna just like fall on the floor, pass out. He flexed a little too hard.
the cloud giant, the cloud giant who's speaking the most goes. I also heard the kid was kind of weird too. So, all right, I'll be back. I'll speak to Thurnas and see if he's available. And at this time, we will go ahead and take our break.
All right.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and bring us over to the main page. And yep, we are on a 15-minute break. April, I give you enough time to do your thing. Okay. All right. How do I mute myself on this?
You should just be able to mute your mic in OBS.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. 15-minute break. Go.
Oh.
Holy shit. That didn't sound good.
Oh, like a gun.
Kinda, yeah. You clearly don't own an air fryer.
Actually makes me wonder, will Discord pick up gunshots?
I don't know. It depends on your mic, I think, and whatever setting you have. Because like, there's a lot of noises that I make that don't get picked up. When I'm talking, it just knows for some reason.
It would probably pick up a gunshot because they're pretty loud, unless it was far away.
Well,
Is
it
loudness
depends,
the
because-
factor though?
Discord will pick up farts.
No, not for me. It doesn't. I'm safe.
No?
No, I think you just have the bad mic settings.
Well, Teddy, your mic picks up a lot of stuff.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
Well, I think compared to, like, say mine, for example.
I also
'Cause,
think
like-
I have a lot more noise than you do.
Yeah, but like sometimes when I can hear myself from your speakers, for instance, sometimes, or sometimes it'll actually pick up if you're like really quiet for a while, and you're watching something through your speakers. Occasionally, it'll come through a little bit. Whereas, like, if I talk from back here, it's a lot quieter, and that's just leaning back a little bit.
How is that?
How is what?
Because I just
Uh-huh.
pushed my mic away. I don't know if that made a difference or not.
It did not.
No? That's actually
No.
pretty impressive. Because I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
slightly
over a full
softer.
arm's length.
It's softer.
my mic is a what's it called? That is a name.
Blue Yeti.
No, this is a Shure SMB7 or SM7B.
Mine is a finite. I'm pretty sure I paid $20 on Amazon for it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this mic is it's a dynamic vocal microphone. So it's like this is one you would use in like a recording studio. So that's why it's so quiet, and it really doesn't pick up anything other than what's directed right into it.
Fair.
You're gonna get all up close to your mic then.
Yeah, but it doesn't. So I type with a clicky keyboard, and it never picks it up. For instance.
What about this? Can you hear me when I'm typing?
I don't think my typing ever comes through. I know your mic sounds better than mine for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was a kind of expensive microphone. But it is a very good one. And if I actually got the cloud lifter for it, I could run, it would sound probably a little better. Because I have to essentially route it through an audio interface, and the audio interface is like turned all the way up it possibly can be. So my mic cannot get any louder than this. And it's a little quiet still. So expensive mics can have expensive problems or constituencies.
Is this better?
Did you eat your microphone?
I turned the gain all the way up.
It's really loud.
Yeah, pretty loud. My gain is all the way up, and this is what it does.
What it do?
Okay, so that's like the lowest I can have my gain.
You're like really far away.
Yeah, you got pretty quiet.
Shit, I don't know what setting I had it at now.
That sounds about right.
I would
Okay.
say in between.
Like if I turn off the 48 volt setting on my audio interface, I don't even think you can hear me. So have
Heard
you
that.
guys heard about that new Joker movie coming out?
There's a new Joker movie.
Yeah.
The one by Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
Oh, they're making a sequel?
Yep.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, are they just calling it Joker 2?
Yeah, it's the Joker too. I think this one's including Harley Quinn,
Oh.
but
Oh, wow.
it's not
It's not traditional Harley Quinn.
No, they're
it's
probably doing the same like way they did the new Joker, the like Harley Quinn mode.
they're well, it's not who plays Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey? It's what's her name?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. So this one isn't Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. It's Lady Gaga, apparently.
Lady Gaga. What? Oh, that's based. Like she's like the perfect amount of eccentric. Cause cause this style of Joker is way different from like other Jokers. Like I didn't think, wow, that kind of fits.
Well, so like this is, I mean, there hasn't ever really been a Joker origin story that was quite so spelled out as that one was.
Yeah.
Wait, it's already out?
No, I'm talking about the first Joker movie. That came out 2018?
No, the Joker fully did
October
Well-
4th.
Ollie. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not October yet.
No, we're in September.
Yeah.
We watch this trailer. I'm excited now. Never mind, the trailer ruined it. I gotta watch it in real time.
What do you mean the trailer ruined it?
I don't like the way they I don't know, it's like hyping it up too much. It's like, I don't know. It's like they like, you know how when trailers kind of like don't really give you a good accurate depiction of what the movie's actually like? Is what I kind of mean.
But isn't wait, what? Oh, the trailer. I mean, they're not supposed to give away too much of the movie, otherwise there's no point in going to see the movie.
Well, yeah, I mean, then you have some trailers that go too far and show you way too much. You
Yeah.
know. This is like, I just mean the mood. The mood of this one is a bit too, I don't know, something's off about it. Either way, I'm gonna watch it. Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh.
It was a package that Daddy believed.
Nice.
All right, and I'm unmuted.
Amazing.
Augur.
Sweet. Okay. How's it feel to be doing Embers again?
It feels really weird doing that again after so much time.
It feels like you can never snuff out Embers.
Yeah.
They'll always come back.
Yeah.
Power Bass is too strong.
Yeah, and like just saying, like preparing for D&D, like ever since upping my medication, like preparing for D&D this time was so much easier. So I think, I don't know, we'll see. Right now,
That's good.
we're going to keep continuing. So the last where we left off, you guys, Black Death, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Engage
here.
brief. Okay.
Okay, so last we left off, you guys were. Oh, my journal on the island. 1 second. All right, got my journal. Last we left off, you guys were at the doorway of Embraced Winds Central Palace. It's evening. The sun is about to set, and the wind is really starting to gust up. This is when the door opens, and you see a cloud giant standing the average. How tall are cloud giants? I keep forgetting that. D&D cloud giant height. I guess my rolls, I can do whatever the fuck. Oh, 24 feet. Standing at 24 feet tall, looking down upon you guys, is a cloud giant wearing a white basic garb. And not white based, green based garb with a blue sash and a white undershirt. His garb is he's wearing like a hat almost, but it's like a flat top, almost like a hood. It's almost like not a hat. I'm sorry, I'm really struggling with my words today. Let me take a sip of my Mountain Dew and retry sentences, okay? Fuck yeah. He's not wearing a hat. He's wearing a garb, a formal garb that he pulls down the hood and takes off and puts down in his hand. And his garb was whitened, and his hair is slicked back. Silver. He smiles down upon you all with a clean-shaven face and goes, "Well, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm sorry. I'm sure you get this joke a lot, but I gotta say I've learned a little about you, and I'm starting to like ass." Hey, don't. Sorry, my rat's biting the cage. Hey, stop! Knock it off! Knock it off! Knock it off! My rat's biting the cage. He goes, I'm sure I'm not the first one to make that joke. Anyway, hi, I'm Tharnes. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Arnett.
Well, I am Ivan. This is the trickster. That's Nutmeg, and that's Carl. We are ass.
It's a pleasure to meet you, ass. Nah, you gentlemen seem lovely. Come on in. We'll speak in the conference meeting in the room. He brings you through. Stop it. Hold on, guys. Stop it.
I like to think Darness is getting distracted or something in the background. How are we gonna handle this one?
Sorry, guys. I'm Ryan intermission.
How do we how are we gonna handle talking to this guy? The game plan.
Who
With
is
our
the?
fists.
Do we have a really good talker?
No.
I believe that's their paladin.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, paladin's our best talker.
Do we plan on intimidating them?
I nominate you head of ass, therefore you get to decide how much intimidation we do.
You're nominating the new guy as head of ass?
I mean, think about it. You're here to talk us out of situations, and I'm here to heal us when you get us fucked up in these situations.
And I punch things.
I pull things out of my trench coat that are a little suspicious.
All right, Tharn, I'm back. I had to deal with a rat situation. You guys ready to continue?
Did you
Think
silence
so.
the rat?
What did I do, Teddy?
I asked if you silenced the rat.
Oh, I put him downstairs. he's downstairs now.
Why was he not on the cage? Is he hungry?
He's lying on the cage bars because he wants to get out. Currently the cage is being cleaned and addressed because they have mites. He has mites, so we're April's spraying shit and stuff, and that's what she's doing right now, cleaning the cage while I'm, DMing.
If you want, just really random, if you want a really good thing for mites, try diatomaceous earth. It's really good for those.
What is it?
It's a thing called diatomaceous earth. It's ground up diatoms.
Uh-huh.
Completely harmless to normal animals. But,
Would it be harmless to rats though, because they're so small?
Yeah, it's harmless to rats.
Like microplastics?
Well, it's organic, but basically what happens is it's an irritant to the mites, and it creates these really tiny. Basically what it does
Oh, I
is
heard about that.
it breaks there's this like waxy coating around most insects that keeps all their moisture inside their body.
So they would just dry up and shrivel.
And so basically the diatomaceous earth gets caught in their thing, it cuts through that waxy coating, and then they dry up and turn into ant jerky or whatever. And it's
Would that work on mosquitoes?
it doesn't work as well on flying insects, but it does work.
Oh.
They make like pellets to repel mosquitoes.
Pellets.
Or if you ask
got
Teddy,
that?
they make dryer sheets to repel mosquitoes.
I will go to my grave with that.
All right.
I had these guys rub and bounce all over them.
Yeah. By the way,
It
Ethan,
worked.
By the way, Ethan,
was pretty good.
I don't know I don't know if we're gonna be able to camp. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to camp during school next year, since it's 4 quarters with 11 weeks, and that's basically every week of the month, every week of the year. So we'll see about camping on my part. But Ethan, you should be able to go camping again with us. You should go camping with us. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
It would be cool, yeah.
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 Mhm.
It'll be life will be so much easier once I'm done with school. Anyway, we good to go?
Yeah, sorry,
think so,
I
yeah.
just wanted to drop that information for you there.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
It's not D&D without distractions.
Of course.
That's right.
No, I honestly, guys, like my note process. How I do things differently is just bare bones, and I build off it with like I just did with my 15-minute DM break of just. I guess because like, so how I did things was again like there was a dice roll between 2 routes that would have happened if you guys were discovered or not, and how shit was gonna go down. I wasn't ready for you guys to pretend to be workers, but I knew there was gonna be some persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Now this part, I have 4 little mini quests that were going to happen tonight based on what faction you guys choose. And now considering how you guys are, I have a very pretty good. If you guys change your mind, I'll change it. But I was like, cool, they're going democracy.
Democracy.
Yeah.
Independence.
All right. So with that being said, Tharnish leads you guys to a room lit with lights from burning lamps and such, and even magic that illuminates it. And the room in itself has a large area that leads out to a balcony to the outside, looking over a vast portion of the Sky Islands. But there's one noticeable L-shaped chunk missing. It appears that there are Skylands that used to be there are no longer. You guys go
Wow,
up.
they really took the L, didn't they?
Nice. You guys go up the stairs and go up to an area that's meant for small folk to sit, and a table that is overlooked by Tharnus's chair there's a chair by Tharnas taking seat, almost like he's speaking to you at a table, man to man, but the best you can, but in the best way you can. And he goes, "Well, he goes, well, thank you for coming here. I wasn't anticipating you guys, but I did some research, and I can't continue unless I introduce myself. Hi, I'm Tharnas. That's what I'm mostly called for. I have a prince title, but no one really cares about that, do we?
So you're the Prince of Democracy?
Ah, okay. Hey, I see you're intrigued. So our faction, our faction in a nutshell, if you guys don't know, Lysheim is ruled by 4 factions currently. That's shifted throughout time. We are one of the oldest, and well, to make a long story short, we were intrigued by early humans' ideas of democracy and civilizations far in the southeast. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, togas and stuff. Even though I'm kind of wearing one in a way. But no, we believe in democracy, but we are done so in our way. So, take me for instance. I'm a Duke. So I'm Duke Tharnas of sorry, I'm forgetting my royal title last name. Doesn't really matter. Just call me Duke Tharnas. I'm an elected monarch. That's what we Cloud Giants have embraced in our faction. Is that a long time ago, when our council was made for the duchy, we went ahead and made our call for an elected rule with a voice within every single Sky Island. If you can't tell, we didn't satisfy everyone. Point to the L. He looks at you and goes, "Don't you think I did? Don't you dare think I did not hear about that taking the L comment? It was funny, but come on, man." He goes, anyway, yes. So we're done by elected. We're elected monarchy because that's how a lot of our Cloud Giant stuff is based, is with royalty. But to kind of put it in a way, it's not really nepotism when your son has to do work, not be a dick. Try and keep all the Sky Islands together. You know what I mean? So that's what we are. Well, we believe the last person to currently rule the council of the duchy, was Thrin, and he points over to the area where you guys walked over and goes, "That area, the seared illusions. Seared illusions controlled the council seat for over 56 years. Then not only did our Sky Islands break off, the duchy, the Duke himself, Thrin, broke with them. That's why so many left. It's like if I don't know. It's like if the king said, "Hey guys, screw all of you. I'm gonna take everything and just leave." But he took a lot, but not a lot. So it's kind of like a what the hell moment, right?
Darnus, what's your opinion on the coalition?
The coalition is based on ideas that have festered with our giant way of life, if you want, in a nutshell. As he's moving his hands and everything. And sorry, I'm not. I turned off my camera because I just didn't want to feel like digging with it right now. So I know I'm like doing a lot of shit that you guys can't see. But Thar says the coalition believes in the First Son, which is a radical group for a long time, dating back to the First Son to Rose, which I don't know if you guys care about. I'm not the religious expert as a whole. I'm not the religious expert, but in a nutshell, we giants believe in 2 sons. The First Son being the cursed son, who went on to commit forgetting the name, kinslaying, Rayon to commit kinslaying, and was taken away from us and replaced with the second son. And he goes ahead and pulls up a little medallion on his desk, and it's that of a son being eclipsed by a larger sun. And he points to the first son and goes, first son, which no one cares about because, you know, that's what their coalition's about. If you want to know more, I can tell you more. I just have to look up the name. But what matters here is that this is Alsahan. The current son is Alsahan. Very powerful god, sun giant, but, you know. And that's the thing with this coalition. The coalition, you can kind of tell that the coalition has heretical core basis, right?
I'm not even gonna begin to think I know what that means.
Basically, they have crazy ideas, right? And people, when they yield to crazy
you mean
ideas,
they're radicals?
Yeah, radicals. Yes, radicals. The first son asserts giant dominance, not just giant dominance with us building tall. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, we're giants and we stuck to our land, which is not much left. No, what we did was the first son advocates for the total eclipsing of the planet all the time. I'm talking fire giants back out in the mountains of Innessia. I'm also talking about cloud giants that dot the skies around all the planet. I'm talking about storm giants being able to cast lightning from any sort of direction. You know, giant first, we take the world kind of idea, right? It sounds crazy because that kind of giant philosophy, granted, has had its hiccups here and there, and its head showing up once in a while, but nothing this serious. And that's what's scary about this, guys. And I really want to make this clear. I know I kind of went on a tangent here and I haven't talked about why I called you here and stuff, and especially my homework I did on you guys. But it's a serious stuff. Like a lot of people broke free and like joined them. Hell, the Seer Illusion lost all of its military capacity when their freaking leader that they chose, a dictator, took everything. Yes, which, did you guys see our flyer?
Fire.
Okay, you guys were on the list, so I don't think you saw the flyer.
No.
Yes, oh, wait, shoot. Actually, hold on a second. He looks over his he sees a letter, and he goes, this was brought to my desk. And this is my homework. That is your guys. So, so we'll establish who to go to in terms of reaching out to you guys, but, we made a contact with several mercenary groups, and you weren't on the list, but the contact was basically is that we need a speaker, a third-party speaker. We chose we want a mercenary corps that is not aggressive, because if you can't tell, we believe in happy ideas and listening to each other, and that takes patience and time, and some people don't believe in that, you know. And we have an idea.
I don't believe in time either.
Yeah, man. Like I get it. It's annoying. It takes time to hear everyone's voice, you know. But with that being said, we want a higher mercenary corps that can do a quest for us, and then could speak for us on our behalf in our mission and strategy that we could put forward to bring back the islands that we lost. And we could do it in a way that, unlike Seared Sons, we can do it without the military. We can do it in a way that would cause less bloodshed. I can't guarantee everything, but I know in our footpath ahead, if we do it our way, we can show the rest of the Cloud Giants that our faith in democracy, our faith in, you know, hearing each other's voice, and that every Sky Island has their voice and will always be helped and always be listened to. We work. You see, this what sets us apart from other factions. We work hard, and if one of our flaws is that we take our time, and that we must hear and then make a strategy that coincides with the people of our cloud society, then so be it. Sorry, we don't have dictatorships. You just say, hey, do A plus Z, you know? So I'm ranting enough. That's a lot about us. Now here's about you guys. He pulls up a giant clipboard and puts on his glasses and goes, so, ass. Where's Rilix?
He
Good question.
he is no longer a member of AS in terms of the primary grouping. He's kind of gone off to do some side projects. He kind of did his own side gig thing.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's all right. I just noticed that he was most the speaker. I mean, who knows? Maybe things change and he comes back. I don't know. You know. Because I'll tell you this: you guys currently have a B. Because what we are given to is, you first at your inception, you were accused of murder of the Prime Minister of Foreign Relations in Gaunt's. According to eyewitnesses, Rilix took the gun and shot the Prime Minister while the members previously known prior to as. Please, sorry, he's looking. I'm sorry, I'm getting a. Damn it, I'm out of pop. Oh well. He goes, anyway, you guys were accused for murder and things look that way, but you said a reality warping person known as William has framed you for murder and changed the scene of the crime. You're still currently wanted in Gaunt's, but you did something really cool in Lodenlands. Very cool. You did this awesome thing for the prince. You saved the representative from America. Yeah, no, you guys have a solid B+ in my book. Because I feel like at this point I looked into something about William, and it's something that at this point I don't know if he's a representative. He looks at the clipboard and goes, Peter. I haven't spoken to Peter in a very long time. Peter, yeah, I can talk to him and yeah, no. We can definitely work with you guys. That whole Prime Minister thing and everything, you know, I'm just saying, I'm a cloud giant. Shit changes and we have magic, right? So you guys are cool. You guys are cool, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, we are very cool.
Cool.
Quick sidebar. Can we have a quick sidebar, just us for a moment?
Oh, you would like to just have a private discussion without me?
Yeah, just over here in this corner, real fast.
I'll go ahead.
Really fast. Keep going.
I'll go ahead and look over the balcony. Just wave at me when you're ready.
All right. Okay, guys. One problem.
Yeah, what's the problem?
When was the last time we ever did something slowly, carefully, and with as little violence as possible?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, why is there no gunshots happening? Where's the explosions? Right? Like, we can't just have this guy join our side without any bloodshed, right?
Who said there wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
like-
be any? Just least amount.
Yeah, he said least amount. Like, peace and love is great when things are great, but occasionally you have to get a little dirty and, well, like, you know, torture is not something that I am against, per se, when the situation requires it.
I mean, I don't know if this guy needs to be tortured though. He seems kind of chill.
No, I don't want to torture this guy, but like, what if we have to torture some other guy, and then he finds out we tortured him, and then he's like, "Yo, why did you torture that guy?" And then we'd be like, "Well, because we needed to torture." You know what I'm saying?
How do we rationalize that to the democracy man?
Everything's okay in the eyes of democracy.
Maybe we tell him we did it for democratic reasons.
What
Like,
if
we all
we told
voted not
him?
with it. Yeah.
What if he told him he wouldn't tell us where the oil is?
I'm sure you'd understand, right?
There is no price too great to pay for freedom.
Exactly.
All right, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. So we're all cool with trying to help these guys out,
Yeah.
help them reclaim the L.
Yeah, as long as they're okay with us torturing them, we need to.
All right.
I don't think our goal is to just go in torturing.
No,
it's
but
like if
I'm
we need
also
to, you know.
I'm also not gonna say no if the situation requires it, though.
Well, I don't expect anything less.
Right. Okay. Glad we had that conversation. Ivan's gonna wave. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Firmness.
Did you say Tumnus? Thurnus?
Arnus. Arnus, yeah.
All right.
All right, you start. He looks over at you and comes over, walks back over, and goes, "Well, you have any questions?"
So you said you had a quest for us?
Yes. You seem interested. I think that's kind of feeling I get from you. So, let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's take a seat. He goes, so, if you can't tell, we prioritize every Sky Island. That regardless how big or small, once you are a member of our cloud, you are to be taken at utmost respect and safety. And unfortunately, when many of the Sky Islands left with Thurn. Thornass is who you're talking to. Thurn is the leader of the cloud.
Oh.
Yeah, he continues and goes, when the cloud giants left under Thurn, which by the way, fun fact, Lobo, the speaker of the coalition who does all its politics. Yeah, he used to be speaker for us at one point, and then we kicked him out. He was doing a lot of shifty shit. Stuff that we considered shifty. But we took care of him, and then he showed up again. But that's regardless of the quest. I've been talking far too much today. The quest in particular, it revolves us on being able to help out Sky Island in the north because of the issues with, not having the appropriate Sky Island protection force to address it. The Sky Island in particular is called Kaldtal, Kldtal. He goes over here and looks at a map, pulls out a map, and brings you guys over to it. Doop. So he looks at the map and goes, "You are here. This is where the central area is for the Cloud Kingdom. Kultal is up here. It is a sky island used to from northern climate weather. It's used to it and has remained up there for a very long time. Well, the sky island took a brief stop on top of a mountain, and when we lifted back in the air, it was attacked by a beast that has nearly wiped out everything. 4 cloud giants were killed, and the dozen or so that remained fled, all except one who's held the port, who's held the entryway that allows us to basically get off on an island without being attacked. This beast in particular, we know what it is. Do you want to know what it is before you accept the mission? Or better yet, this is for security purposes. So, how's this? If you accept the mission, I'll tell you more. I'll tell you, it is a strong beast, though. It took out, like I said, it took out cloud giants.
Well, it seems we don't have a choice, actually, given our scenario. So, yeah, we're in.
Okay.
Alright, who are we killing?
They call it a Remorhaz. Remorhaz. According to the last cloud giant on the island, he said, "Be careful when you touch it." So, you guys ready to take the first cloud express train to the north?
Or
Yes, I guess we should.
Sick. He gets up and holds out a fist, and looking for a fist bump since giant hands are too big for us to hold.
Ivan gives him a little dink.
He goes, well, welcome aboard, ass. At this time, I'll take you to your rooms. You are more than welcome to spend the night here. And, yes, we'll continue the rest tomorrow morning. So, you guys are taken to your rooms. It's royal rooms, really cool. I need to get a new drink. I'll be right back. I'm really thirsty. As I drop everything.
So we have to kill this beast and then we can represent these people, it seems like.
wouldn't be too bad.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, we're pretty good at killing stuff, so...
It's like my second favorite pastime, besides eating butter.
Butter is good.
There's life.
You see Ivan say that, and then he takes a turnip out of his backpack, just a raw one, and just bites into it like an apple.
Pretty raw.
Butter is good, turnip is better.
Hey, to each their own. Oh, I'm so tired.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. I had some ice cream, so hopefully that helps. Just make me more thirsty, but whatever. So, yeah. You guys go ahead and take the rest there. The beds are comfy and everything's good. You wake up, you're given a plate full of one large piece of bacon that takes up the plate, as well as a healthy portion of scrambled eggs and potatoes. And it's like tiny chunk of a really large potato. As you wake up, Thornass approaches. As you wake up and have your breakfast, you are called forth the Thornass. Thornass looks at you and goes, "Here, take this." And is your passport, and your passport has been marked for the kingdom. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart here. It's marked for the. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Didn't negate that. I'm looking at my notes wrong. He says, Here's an illustrator on your map how to get there. If you want some supplies, there is a cloud that would take a brief stop at Merkelhelm. It's a small folk island. If you need it, if not, I can just tell you where to go.
How do I get there?
Well, basically, he looks over at, actually, no, take that back. There's shops up here. He looks at you and goes, never mind, I forgot never mind, negate that, guys. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes of, Embers. It's really old. And my handwriting is shitty. He says that there's shops in the area, in the pavilion, in the mass pavilion, on the outskirts. He tells you there's shops around there if you need to stop over and get supplies. But take this route around here, and this cloud will take you over to Kaltal. Sound like a plan? Your reward will be a mountain of gold, as well as the initiation steps as our speaker. And I'll tell you this. And he leans in. He goes ahead and looks around to make sure it's part of it. He goes, "If you go ahead and help us do our plan and fix all this for us, I might be able to tell you something that could be beneficial to both of us." You're familiar with dungeons, right?
Dungeons.
Dungeons, yes.
Well, I don't know if you've heard about the tale of the old, but if you make us come out on top, and at the ending, and if we fix this coalition problem thing, maybe we can both make an investment and help us find a sky island that has been lost so long ago that we know areas of where it may be, but might hold a secret that could change everything about the Cloud Giants.
Oh, well, that's good.
It's pretty spicy.
Yes. I don't
Yep.
want to be lore master tonight and bore you with history, but look out for the clouds, the first cloud. And he goes, "Ooh." He goes, "I'll let you guys figure that one out." He gets up and he goes, "Salutations, gents. Go where you want to go, but if you can, please disembark this towards Kaltal by the end of the evening."
All right. Do we need to buy anything?
Can I buy a new level?
Yeah, how much does the level cost?
Yeah. Sorry.
Ivan does not need to purchase anything, so unless anyone else needs to buy anything, we could probably just go straight to Kaltal.
Yeah, I'm good. I can
I
go.
don't think I need anything.
Unless,
Okay.
do we want to get some? Do we want to get some potions?
Oh wait, potion. Wouldn't be too bad.
Um,
Where do we go
Or-
for? Where do we go for potions?
Oh, you want to go for potions?
there's a potion shop around here.
Yeah, you can find a potion shop. It's led by a furball named Unos. Unos Potions.
Hello, do you have any healing potions?
You approach the stop. You approach the shop and you see behind a glass of various potions and such, a rather large blue figure. He turns around. His red hair is slicked back, and he has a slim mustache. He speaks out and goes, "Who's at Uno's shop? You're at Uno's shop. Whenever you're here, all you gotta say is," taps the table and goes, "Uno!" Yes, I sell potions. What do you need?
Need potion seller. I need your strongest potions.
Probably mostly of the healing variety.
All right. Yeah, I wish I had like an interactive wood PDF that I can click on all the potions that D&D has.
That would be nice.
Okay, this might be beneficial. Actually, yeah, no, this can work. I might have to like bookmark this. All right, sick. All right. He goes, yes, I do have potions. So let's see what Uno has. Uno has a potion of supreme healing. That's quite expensive. Woo! You're looking at 10,000 gold pieces for that.
Oh,
Then you have
money.
a potion of superior healing. You're looking at maybe like 1,200 pieces for that. For a potion of healing, that's just a good old 100 gold pieces. And a potion of greater healing, you're looking at about 500. Sorry, not 500. You're looking at about 175 on sale.
How many you got in stock?
I got 6.
I will take 2 greater healing potions.
Okay. Gives you 2 greater
Ooh.
healing potions.
Those 175 each, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have a lot. How much money do you guys have now?
Quite a bit.
lot.
actually. Even after that, I still have 2,200 left over.
Oh shit, you guys have a lot of gold.
I might as well get the other, might as well buy them all, right?
Yeah. He goes, okay, I'm out of greater healing potions. He goes, I see you
270.
guys have. Now look, guys.
75
Look.
times-
Hey, you all, huddle over here. Huddle by Uno. Now Uno's
Uh-huh.
gonna tell you something. Uno got a shipment. I got it about a few days ago, and I haven't really busted it out until this morning when I have it all in the box in the back room here. I have here in front of me some of the store stuff that I always have, except for the greater healing potions. I just got sold out of those. But what are you gonna do? But Uno has some interesting potions. Tell you what. I'll go ahead and look over my list here, and I'll tell you what I got in the back. How's that sound? Uno, you wanna hook Uno up?
Money. I have money.
As Ivan's standing there, thinking about the 20 gold that he has to his name.
You only have 20 gold, Ivan?
Right.
Would you like some of your gold back?
What? Being
And-
back.
That 20 gold was from the 80 we took from the guy leaving the door.
Would you like some of your gold back?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I have the community pot.
Oh.
That's why I said that. So like,
Hmm.
I have 450 gold pieces just from Ivan.
I didn't know we had that much.
Oh, that's we have more than that.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say how much gold I technically have on my character.
Wouldn't that make you like the biggest target?
That's
in,
why I
enemy
said
encounters?
I don't want to say how much I actually have.
Yeah, but you think the DM would know because he's all knowing.
If he wants to go into my character sheet,
Yeah. Oh, you
But I
guys,
also
you
don't
have a-
keep it in my inventory. Well, I do, but I don't.
yeah, you guys make me do homework. Damn it. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and just keep going with this list I got. Okay. But Uno speaks and goes, all right. So you're gonna help out the board lad with money. How much money are you giving him? I'm wondering if I should talk to him or not, or just give him a lot of money.
Well,
just
I'm
give him
gonna
money.
I'm gonna pay the 1,050 straight up just for the 6 greater healing potions. Does that mean why not?
Do we want to split gold more, or
You guys want to buy anything? I'll share these greater potions. I don't know what else you guys want.
I don't know. I mean, if we're sharing the greater potions, I don't know of anything else we might need.
I don't know. You might just be good without them.
Uno speaks and goes, all right. Well, I think you all got figured it out, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Because I'll tell you what I got. I got a potion in here of fire breathing. I'm selling it for about 300 gold pieces.
Fire breathing.
Yeah, you
How
take.
does that work?
Yeah, it's 46 fire damage on a DC of 13 dexterity saving throw, or take half that. It's you can exhale three times or after. The effect ends after using it 3 times or after an hour.
Wouldn't it be
Says-
funny if like you had to hold your breath because every consecutive breath afterwards is a fire breath?
DM question:
Yes.
Can I give the potion to my familiar?
You might kill it.
Okay. It was worth the question.
What would that even do?
Well, you can technically cast Dragon's Breath through a familiar.
Yeah, just a potion that you have to drink X amount of it. That's how I see it as, at least.
you said 300 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'll
2.
take it. I'll take 1.
Okay.
Ivan already has a breath weapon, so he doesn't really care.
He goes. Ivan. Uno continues and goes. Good purchase. Good purchase. Well, Uno has more. Uno has a potion of longevity. This makes you younger. You're physical age reduced by 1d6 plus 6 years to a minimum of 13 years.
Well, that's kind of busted.
Each
Oh,
subsequent
so
time.
we can't give it to Carl.
I want to give it to Carl.
Each
It'd be really
subs-
funny. He went
yeah.
like baby mode. He became ultra buff.
Yeah, each subsequent time a creature drinks the potion, there is 10% cumulative chance that it will age to 1d6 years. He continues and goes, this one you're looking at 7,500. Uno looks over at you and goes, the silence tells me this isn't hidden. Never mind. I'll find a different sap for that.
That sounds a little expensive for what would overall just kind of be kind of funny.
What? How much is the potion?
7,500. Sorry, I'm using this sheet here because you guys have so much gold. I'm adjusting shit. I've adjusted shit just a little bit. I'm using this map here, and I'm like, okay, I'm not dropping you guys off, but I'm giving you guys room, you know. Is that what it says for the potion of longevity? Potion of heroism. Huh.
Well,
Maybe the potion of longevity is like not temporary.
That'd be crazy.
it is not. I don't believe it's temporary, no.
Okay, then that makes sense because you can just keep being aged. The max price for it is 50,000 gold. That people should be recommended it, or 5,000 gold for minimum. Uno says, look, it's permanent. That's why it's so costly. If you think sometime you can always come back to Uno's shop, just come up to the table and Uno. Anyway.
Wouldn't it make sense to like regress in levels if you're gonna take something like that?
No, I think
Going-
it's like weird billionaire CEO stuff where they, do all that anti-aging cream or whatever.
Oh,
You're still
Wait,
you.
what's
You're just
made
a
out
younger
of-
body.
see.
Uno
Let's start with the
goes.
glitch.
Uno speaks up and goes, I have one potion that might speak to you adventurers. It's a potion of invulnerability.
Iframes.
It lasts for an hour, but you gain resistance to all damage.
Oh,
Uno sell for 3,000.
what ability? You mean like completely invulnerable or just resistance?
Resistance.
Okay, that's a little different. They're pretty nice though.
It
Could
would
come
be
in
pretty
handy
good.
if it's down to the last man.
I don't have that kind of money though. But the
How much is
pot,
it?
maybe.
It's $3,000.
Oh yeah, we got that. Actually,
What, no?
trick. Okay.
What?
How many potions does he have?
Of invulnerability?
Yeah.
I have 3, my son.
How many do we want to buy?
How many can we buy?
We can buy 2 solid. And then we gotta kind of mix together for the third.
Is it even worth it?
1 would probably be worth it for Carl or Ivan.
If you
Probably,
take
yeah.
more than one, does it stack?
You can't be resistant. Weird.
Yeah.
You only can take quarter damage.
That'd be really
but
funny.
but if we had 2, we could have 1 for Ivan and 1 for Carl. in case something got real bad. Like, you know, say we have to fight off the entire
Our army.
the entire military faction.
We're strong enough to do that.
We would be.
I don't know if we would be, but we could try. We could really try.
It might be worth it.
Are we buying 2 potions?
I think it's a good idea, but also, it's not really that much of my money, so...
I will
Our
say,
money. We are all ass together.
I will say, excluding Brahm, Carl and Ivan have contributed the least amount of money to the pot.
In my
It's
defense,
difficult for children to make money.
Carl, how much money do you have?
Oh,
Come in pockets. What's in
Oh.
there?
oh. I'll take up like paper clips and like a thing of gum.
DM, I would like to attempt to pick up Carl and hang him upside down and shake him rigorously.
Okay, make the strength check.
I don't know.
by
if
the
I'm smart
way,
enough.
Nutmeg, I'm gonna just pass you my 20 gold to contribute to the
I
pot.
got a nat 1.
We'll add 20 gold to
You
it.
got an
Ah, yes.
Okay, okay. roll
Wait, does that
D3.
mean I get to have what's in the trickster's pockets now? It does the
No,
reverse.
I think I break my arms trying to pick you up or something. No.
Actually, this
It's
is what
not how that
happens.
works.
As you're trying to lift up Carl's trying to grab onto you so he doesn't fall as you're trying to shake him, but you lose grip of him. And Carl, as you're trying to hold on to him, you grab onto his pants, and you fall holding his pants. Trickster,
No, my pants.
you are,
Ah,
you are.
Everyone can see my tidy whities. No, my undies.
Tiny Whiteys.
Whoops.
No.
Uno
I'm
looks
supposed
over
to
and
know.
goes. Uno looks over and goes. Wow, that's embarrassing.
Fuck.
Well, Uno's selling 2 of those potions.
Are we buying 2 of the potions?
Might as well, right? I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, Carl's gonna be like, here, don't worry, I will help. He's gonna go into his pockets and he's like, here's my life savings, and he's gonna drop 15 gold pieces.
Okay, so 2 potions. So that's 6,000 gold.
Yes.
How much do we need for a third one?
Hold on a second.
'Cause
So
I have about 1,500 left over.
Carl is helping.
493.
To be completely honest, I think all of my money went to the pot.
So did Ivan's.
I was really greedy.
So I quite literally don't have any money. Except the 15 gold I just dropped, 6 silver pieces and 1 copper piece.
Okay. So, in the pot, we have 1,508 gold pieces left over, 1 silver piece, and 5 copper pieces. But we now
So
have.
I have 1,500 left over. If you combine that, we have enough for a third one.
Do we need a third one?
No, but like imagine how long it would last us.
An hour.
If I drink half of a invulnerability potion, do I get a quarter resistance?
No, it's like saying that you're almost invulnerable, but you still take full damage.
I would like to sip this healing potion for 1 HP.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Just like you eat it at like tea, you slowly get the full effect of the potion.
Yeah,
I just had an idea.
yeah.
And I'm an artificer.
Oh boy.
No. Well, yeah.
So have we decided on one or on two or three?
We bought
Three.
two for sure.
Yeah. I guess we might as well save our money in case we want to get something else probably at some other point, because we'll be broke if we get a third one. So let's maybe not. Let's save it for something else.
Well, we just eat through the community pot if we buy a third one.
Well, it wouldn't just be the community pot, it's also my money.
Alright.
Yeah, but Nutmeg also has money, and I looked at Nutmeg's character sheet, and we're going to be okay.
How much do you have, Nutmeg? How much you got in there?
Nutmeg doesn't like to spend money. He will do anything for money.
BRB, I'm going FK. You're back.
I feel like Nutmeg has all of Carl's money because he's
I do
the
have all
only
Carl's money in the
adult.
community pot.
Nutmeg also has all of Ivan's money.
Well, all of Ivan's money is basically gone now because we bought the potion.
Yeah. But Ivan never really wanted the money to begin with, so.
I'm getting kind of tired. I'm wondering if we should do the battle and then go to bed, but we gotta get there. I don't know. I didn't anticipate you guys spending so much for your community pot tonight.
Well, you dangled juicy potions in front of us.
You got a point.
It's very true. I've been wanting you guys to spend your community pot for a while. Shit, I gotta like figure out how to do shit now. I guess
All
I'll
right, so
squeeze-
what if we just buy the two and call it that?
I'm good with that.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll continue.
I didn't
on.
honestly care that much. I just wanted to make a decision.
Yeah, it gives me time to learn roll 20 and stuff. So yeah, no, we'll take it up. How about this? We take it up next Monday.
Yeah. Worst case, we can play it by ear.
Yeah, Teddy, is that actually here? We'll end the stream now, and we'll talk about it. Bye, stream.
Okay. Bye,
Goodbye,
stream.
stream.
Boys.